Hey, you guys, and welcome to American Culture. I've decided to bring dog to every single video because I love him. And so, those of you who kind of watch the channel realize that I'm on this journey of becoming a fashion designer. But every day, and I do mean every day that I am willing and able, I'm going to make a video about my fashion journey and about my journey with the Lord because He speaks me through this as I'm going along. And what I realized today is that God meets us where we are. But for so long, I was standing at the corner of control and no, and not at the corner of autonomy and yes. You see, it happens to all of us. When we're younger, we learn that really what people respond to is when we say no, almost from the time that you're two. When you say no, no, then people react to you, and you just grow up into adulthood doing that. Well, it suddenly clicked to me. My life isn't made up of all the things that I've said no to. From the painting behind me, I said yes to that. The couch, I said yes. Living here, I said yes. The dog, I said yes. And so the things that I say no to aren't here. So why do I give so much power to that word? Another thing was that I wanted to be in control. Really, it was because I had trust issues and I didn't feel safe. And I was constantly trying to create an environment for me that was comfortable but not necessarily conducive to growth. And I didn't know that. You see, the thing is, God likes to be in control, and He's a God of yes. He's constantly giving you stuff. But if your mind is set on you being in control and saying no, you're never going to see Him. It's not that He's not showing up, you're just not going to see Him. It suddenly clicked in my mind, Alicia, you don't want control, you want to be autonomous. And the autonomy means that I can self govern. And for a brief moment, I want you guys to think about what the government is supposed to do. The government is supposed to make things easier for people. We have taxes so that we can have great infrastructure and great schools. It's supposed to provide an umbrella through different rules and regulations for you to go out and do things in a peaceful and conducive manner to success. And so that's the same thing that I want for myself. I don't want to be in control of anything, but I do want to be able to govern myself accordingly with the materials that I have so that I can lead myself down a path of success. And I have to start paying attention to all of the things that I say yes to, because, like I said, that's what makes up the entirety of my life. And so, once the focus shifted from me being in control to giving God the control and saying, okay, well, what is God giving me to govern myself with today, to keep myself in alignment with His will, with His goodness, so that I can experience the life that He has for me, which is great. God's not sending you here to suffer and die on a cross, you guys. That's already been done. He's sending you here to perpetuate and further His kingdom along, which is the kingdom of goodness. God is good, just without one O. And so, now that I've let go of the control and I'm living in the autonomy, I can really see God is meeting me here every single day. And so I get up, I say my prayers, I thank Him for the ability to pursue whatever it is that I need to pursue. I thank Him for moving my schedule around. You guys, I had my schedule shifted at work to something that's even more conducive with me being able to focus now because I was working at night, you guys, and it is hard to work 3 nights a week and be shifting your mind back and forth. And like I said, God opened up a doorway to where now I work in the daytime. I even make more money, and I can make a better schedule for myself. And it again, once I shifted from I need to be in control, let me do it, let me make it happen, to okay, God, you're in control. Let me see what you're doing so that I can govern myself. So many different opportunities opened up, and I know that that'll be the same way for you. So yeah, you guys, today is day 2 of my fashion journey, and like I said, if you watched that other video, I've come to realize that the gap between here and success is small. All success is overnight success, and you've already done the majority of the work to get to this point. Revel in that, cherish that. Don't create these giant gaps that you have the possibility to fall into. But it really does start with you relinquishing control and doing it by way of constantly saying no to this and no to that and no to this, and saying, I just want to be autonomous. I just want to be able to govern myself accordingly with what God has given me, and say yes to my life every single day. And I'm thankful to God for that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the day, you guys. Have a blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow.